So, this Wendy Williams and Nene Leakes story is getting, it's a show in itself. So let's talk about it.
So apparently Wendy Williams was on Bravo, Watch What Happened Live, Watch What Happens Live today. And Andy asked her, so what do you think is going on with Nene Leakes? Like, you know, that's your friend, you talked to her. And of course, Wendy, my friend, you know, I don't know her as Nene, I know her as Lanithia. And you know, she's been on the show for a very long time. And
Nene is my friend, and I know her as Lanithia. I don't know her as this person on reality TV, just what I watch, you know. But I believe, and I told you this also, I believe that this is not a truth. Nene has quit the show several times, and you'll have her back.
And so now is where she begins to take the gutter. She even compares Nene to Bethany. So she's like, you know, everyone used this platform to grow their businesses, to grow their brands. You know, take Bethany. Bethany, you know, she's famous and she uses to grow her brand. Well, Nene Leakes is famous, but also she hasn't used this opportunity as to grow her brand, which we all pretty much know.
But, you know, the Housewives is that one thing that all the girls use to promote their other stuff. And while Nene is as famous as Bethany, Bethany has turned it into a legitimate multi-million-dollar situation. Do you know what I mean, Andy?
Yeah, it's a great driver for promotion, and it's a great place to be known and be out there.
But again, I say, when Nene Leakes was at the height of growing her brand, you know, doing the plays and doing the TV shows, there was no talks then of giving her any other opportunities of having her own show or following her behind the scenes. So I find it odd how now, where things may be a little bit slower for her, that, she's not growing her brand. Because people can say the same thing about Wendy Williams. You know, once you leave this show, how are you going to grow your brand? Because I think that in the industry, a lot of people don't want to mess with you outside of entertainment news or the pop talk, because that's your brand. You know, I don't see you being a series on Oxygen Network, on OWN certainly. I don't see you being a serious news reporter. I don't see you delivering world news. So it's so funny that you talk about Nene like that. Continues to go down this path of really trashing Nene on this show. She also says, no one wants to watch Nene Leakes. She's boring. Yes, she says that. She says Nene and her son, or Nene and her kids, and Nene and Greg, or Nene and her grandkids, that's all boring. Let's be frank.
And what are they going to do? Is it going to be like Greg and Nene? You're going to give them another reality show? That's boring. How about Nene being a grandmother? That's boring. You know, Nene and her own kids, that's boring. Nene trying to figure out Hollywood, that's boring.
Is this lady really your friend and you're saying this on TV? It's one thing to say this to her face, but to have that conversation and so casually, like you've shared this with people before. With Andy, someone you know that she's dueling it out right now behind the scenes in this contract negotiation, and you decide to go on his show and trash her like that? Okay. I think it's crap that Kim Zolciak got her own reality show. She never grew her brand. She tried to dib and dab into music, and that was horrible without Candy, let's be honest. Enough of having kids, lady. I think you have enough kids to like have a show. We get it. But when you compare her on the same level of the things that Wendy Williams was saying about Nene Leakes, it's like, so then why does it work for Kim? You know, Kim is boring. I don't watch the show, and I'm pretty sure the ratings are low. Kim also has not grown her brand. Like, I don't see any products from her. I think she tried a lip kit line with her and her daughter. Okay, yeah, like, let's copy the Kardashians, right? So I just think this is, it's ironic of Andy and Wendy to have that kind of conversation about Nene Leakes. And, if you was a true G at it, you'd have invited Nene Leakes on the show too, and you all three would have had that conversation. Funniest thing was watching Andy look at her. So the camera was panning to Andy the whole entire time. And so Andy had this.
Her own kids, that's boring. Nene trying to figure out Hollywood, that's boring.
Look on his face like, oh my God, I can't believe she said what we're all thinking. And it's like the fake of it all. So then to clean it up, of course, Andy's like, well, I'm sure she has a lot of opportunities knocking at her door. I'm sure she has so much going on. I'm sure she'll be great. And Wendy's like, yeah, I know. She told me the phone's calling.
Listen, I think she probably has a lot of opportunities, and hopefully she will come back.
She did say that the phone's ringing.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I think her phone's always ringing. She's done a million other shows.
If that's the case, then why you just said all of that? Why do you say she's boring? And why you say, she doesn't know how to grow a brand, but on the other hand, she has all these phone calls? Well, Nene Leakes got wind of it, and she took to her Twitter, and the first thing, she's like, F them. Both of them. And we knew exactly who she was talking to. She's talking about Andy and Wendy Williams. And she's like, she's overplaying the games. They're racist. She called them out. She said one is a cocaine head and one is a racist. She also said that she wants somebody who's an attorney. She's ready to go after him. So I think she wants to go ahead and file a lawsuit against Bravo Network. So I hopped right under them tweets. As soon as Nene started tweeting, I got right up under them. And it's so crazy because on that tweet she did about F both of them, I had replied to somebody's comment like, wait, what's going on? And I didn't know how my reply would get such a huge response. And Nene ended up tweeting the replies and my question on her page, and my name started rotating on her page, and so my inbox started flooding and my notifications started going on. And then I had replied under another thing she had said, and it had got a lot of engagement. Somebody had commented under there, and they were sending me messages. So it was funny how I was recording a story and the story was happening while I was doing it. There's no doubt about it that Wendy Williams is about her bag. Like, at the end of the day, we have to say we know that Wendy Williams is about maintaining her brand of carrying the bone and sharing the bone. She's going to talk about it, she's going to state her opinion, and she wants to be known as that person who has the tea. Unfortunately, it comes at the expense of, it doesn't matter who. It could be Suzanne, it could be DJ Booth, it could be Nene Leakes, it could be, Kelvin Hunter, it could be, some of her staffers. It doesn't matter. And so this situation didn't shock me. I like Andy, I like Wendy, I like Nene. I don't, no one's making my pockets fatter. But what I think is funny in all of it is that, you can say Nene Leakes is boring. You can say all of these things, and you can say, she's only good when she's in drama. So then why doesn't she get her own show on Bravo Network? And even if it's low in the ratings, that's her home. That's her network. A lot of the brand recognition with Bravo Network comes from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which comes from Nene Leakes, So I think it's out of respect. I think it's out of having a good relationship with one of your key players on your platform. My advice to Nene, Wendy is not your friend. Wendy is I think she's in a season where she doesn't know if she's going to be renewed or not. So she's all about having the latest story. She's all about building out her brand and continuing that Wendy Williams, I have the bone and I'm going to carry and share the bone. So if I was you, and I get it, you want someone like Wendy Williams in your pocket. So if something in your life does pop, you want to be able to call up Wendy and say, hey, can you mention this on your show? It's a great power move. I get that. But you got to play chess. You got to know how to play it with Wendy. Don't tell her your business. And see, when you do make those public moves of something's about to go on in public, give Wendy a small bone. That way she can talk, because Wendy just wants to talk. She just wants to carry your bone and be like she's in the know. That way she'll be in the know, but she's not really in the know. Guard your secrets, hold them close. You know, build bridges, don't burn them. Andy, I would say, is a bridge. It may not be the bridge you want to take, but I'd say you want to keep all your bridges open. So just keep him at a arm's length, but still be cognizant of, the man is Bravo Network's chief representative at this point for you. So let's not burn that bridge. But I take the high road, and I hope that other networks are calling you and really, asking you to come on and be on. Again, I said it in my last video about, Nene Leakes. I really think you should do an ensemble Friday morning show where it's a DJ with hype music. You have in and out every Friday. You have different guests, up to 4 females, and they're bringing the news. You're reacting, because again, that's what we like about Nene. We like your reactions to stuff. We don't need you. Ain't nobody looking for you to, be Wendy, come bring the gossip. No, we like it when Nene hears something. Oh, what's going on? We love all that stuff. So that's what I think, would be interesting. And then also with us being in quarantine, and then we're about to go into another pandemic mode in the fall with the hype of the flu and all this stuff. I think it'd be cool to have someone on in the morning that, got a good beat going on, good music. It's a vibe. It keeps us sort of happy. And it's not salacious. It's not mean. And again, I'm not saying compete with Wendy at all. Let her continue to share the gossip and news. But let's say, you have a panel of females or men on the show, and they come with a topic and they're talking about it, and you're just asking questions. It's sort of like you're the audience and they're the panelists. Let us watch you be in the audience. We like to watch your reactions and watch how you do things. That's what's funny. That's what pulls us in. So again, this is all unfortunate, and I'm sorry. And I really hope that the outcome is great for all 3, Wendy, Nene, and Andy. But I do want Bravo Network to take into consideration all of the work, all of the negative press and all of the dedication that Nene put in to Bravo TV. Please hit that like button. Please comment. Let me know what you thought. And please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you.